Good morning.
Morning.
We're going into End Times Revisited. We talked about this before. We're going to talk about Revelation 16, some of the things that we didn't talk about before. Do you think God is upset with the world? The earthquakes in Japan, the tornadoes in the south, all the storms, the fires in Texas. I think maybe it's time to wake up and take notice. It sure seems like we are in end times, but I do not believe that May 21st, 2011 is the day of judgment like some people have stated. If you look into Luke, it says, or if you look into Matt, it says in Matt 24:36, but of that day, and how knoweth no man, no not the angels in heaven, but my Father only. So I don't take a lot of stock in what Family Radio is saying about May 21st, 2011. I think we all agree at least 6 of the 7 seals have been opened by now. So we've discussed that before. Now we're going to look at the plagues. Let's look at the first plague. In Revelation 16:2, it says, "And the fruit went, and the first angel went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and they fell in merisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them they worshipped in his image." If you look in today, they say that some of you won't be able to buy anything unless you get a chip implanted. And with all the churches closing and the priests that have to leave because of their bad behavior, so we think the first plague has happened. The second plague and the third plague is Revelation 16:3, and the second angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and the fountains, and the sea became like blood of a dead man, and every living thing died in the sea. All the reports of fish, dolphins, reports of fish and dolphins waking up, washing up on shore, beaches around the world, hundreds of them. And what did the BP oil spill kill that we are just finding out about? The fourth plague is Revelation 16:9. "And the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and the power was given unto the scorchest man with fire." I think the fires in Texas fit in this. Over 1 million acres scorched, and all the rain that they didn't get in that part of the town, in that part of the state. Texas got rain, but it was the wrong part of the state. The fifth plague is Revelation 16:10. "And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain." One word, Libya. Gaddafi killing his own people. Enough said with that. The sixth plague, Revelation 16:12. "And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water there all dried up, that the way the kings of the east might be prepared." The best reference we have for that is the spiritual overthrow of Babylon right at this point in time. There's not really anything right now that fits into the sixth plague. The seventh plague is Revelation 16:7. "And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, 'It is done.'" Well, we haven't heard of a great voice yet, but some codices were found which claim this is a picture of Jesus Christ. So we're waiting on the seventh plague. And what happened after the voice in Revelation 16:18? "And there was thunder and lightning, and there was a great earthquake. Such was not seen since well upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great." Well, the earthquake in Japan was 9.1. It was the largest in their recorded history. And look at the severe weather across the country and the tornadoes in the south. So this very simple, short message. So maybe we are all closer to Judgment Day than we would like to think. But as far as May 21st, 2011 goes, I don't think we're that close. So to close is a very short message. So we need to be mindful of and about As John said in Revelation, Jesus will come back as a thief in the night. So turn on your spiritual alarm systems and prepare yourself for his coming, because in the end we will have new bodies and a new heaven and a new earth, and they will be no more death, tears, or we will be renewed with our love, or we'll be reunited with our loved ones. There is a true utopia waiting for us when Jesus comes back. So be ready and welcome him with hearts and accept him into your life so you can experience the new heaven and earth. I am ready. Are you? So that was a little short message today, compared to all the other longer messages that we have done in the past. So with our benediction, Pastor Jessica.
Well, since our senior pastor covered everything with our sermon, I would like to leave us with a short prayer. Great and wonderful are you, O Lord, the Almighty, just and true your ways, a King of angels. Should we really fear? Who shall not fear and glorify your name, O Lord, for you alone are holy. All nations shall come and worship you, for your judgments have been revealed. Amen.